Greetings, families. Welcome back once again. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you are well. I hope your day is good. If this is your first time here, my name is Mambi, and you are very welcome. I would love to say this is great news, but it's not great news. I have a piece of information, a news for about 2 days now, which is proving difficult. Even this morning when I was working on it, I was like, oh, what's wrong with this video? But God work in mysterious ways. I wonder, you'll be thinking, where is she going with this video? And it is good, it is great I didn't share that video, because after you listen to this news and then watch that video, everything will be clear. There is a lot of information about France. Yes, using different tactics. He already, President Macron told us they will reorganize themselves. So it's not like they are hiding it. They have enough of Africa, and they don't want to be, he doesn't want to be nice to Africa anymore. So they have to be nasty to Africa in every single way. Families, please listen to new information that came out last night. I will be back. Thank you for your time.
Good evening. France's underhand maneuvers against Niger continue unabated, with a new, more macabre find. Through terrorism, it plans to carry out high-profile operations to attack Niger's economic fabric and above all to carry out kamikaze hostage-taking operations. March by girls and boys boarding schools in certain regions of the country to demand the release and reinstatement of the president of the CHU, following this editorial by Ousmane Ali Ibrahim after the failure of his ECOWAS puppet, after the failure of his infiltration of NGOs and other international agencies, after the failure of his infiltration of civil society organizations, and some unions after the check for sabotaging pipelines to destroy the country's economy. After the creation of the Karawa terrorist group, after all these devious maneuvers revealed in broad daylight by the President of the National Council for the Safeguarding of the Homeland, Head of State, General Abderrahmane Brigades, in his recent exclusive interview with Tele Sahel on December 25, 2024, France, which has never backed down, is back this time with another, more macabre plan. Operation Chibok 2014. Yes, you heard right, Operation Chibok. What's it all about? On January 8, 2025, several Boko Haram leaders met in the bed of Lake Chad, on the Nigerian side, at Tombonkasa to be precise. Malam Ali Brahim, Yalam Bao Bao La Makhadi Malam, Ismail Bashiru, Kacha Mahadu, Baker Malam Saka. Names that may not mean much to you but are worth remembering, took part in this meeting led by a certain Habib, deputy of Abu Hafiz alias Bashoua. They were joined by representatives from France, Benin, Nigeria, and a Western power, among others. They all came from Nigeria in 5 luxury white Toyota vehicles. One of the Toyotas was carrying ammunition and other equipment for the operations in preparation. His guests of our kind were greeted by Boko Haram fighters between Kukawa and Guajiran, before being escorted to Lake Chad at Tombonkasa on January 6, 2025, where the meeting took place 2 days later, i.e. on January 8, 2025. 14 to 4 p.m. they are divided into 2 vehicles, leaving the other 3 to the terrorists. 2 points were on the agenda of this meeting: a review of the themes of their agreements, and the planning and conduct of the operations they will shortly be carrying out against Niger. 2 scenarios will soon be played out. The first scenario is linked to the approach of the month of Ramadan, a period of devotion and, above all, deprivation during which Muslims will need the necessary conditions to carry out their youth, to break their resilience and undermine their faith. France, through terrorists, is planning 1. To destroy the national economic fabric by sabotaging the pipeline to economically suffocate Niger, and to manipulate certain economic operators to cause a surge in food prices. As the month of Ramadan approaches, to conduct kamikaze operations and mass hostage-taking at girls and boys boarding schools in Niger. with a view to demand the release and reinstatement of the disgruntled president to his former post should negotiations fail. The massacre of students in direct broadcast has been ordered by the French authorities. Certain regions have been targeted for these operations, and suicide bombers have already been designated and trained in Tombonkasa. In addition to arms and ammunition, France and its henchmen supplied explosive belts in large quantities, and the electronic equipment needed to defuse and ignite these explosives. Given the suicidal nature of these operations, 3 billion CFA francs were handed over to the families of the suicide bombers. Faced with this sickly, devious, malicious and inhumane will of imperialist France, as Macron so aptly put it in his latest media outing, when he decided to stop being nice and polite to Africa, we call on national and international public opinion, our strategic partners, the European Union, the United Nations system as a whole and all countries committed to peace and justice to put a definitive end to these neo-colonialist excesses by the French authorities. Finally, we once again call on the valiant and resilient people of Niger to be more vigilant and to take action. Denounce any suspicious person to denounce any suspicious act which it will be witness. 3. Multiply prayers and invocations, and finally 4. Inform the nearest authorities or call 4040 for the fans, 4000 for the gendarmerie and 8383 for the national police.
Thank you, families, for your time. Thank you for your support and everything. What are you thinking about this new information? And like I said, I'll be back with another video. What you heard is happening right now as we speak. And I must say that maybe some of these people has given these details information to the authorities because they have arrested some of them. I'll be back later, families. When I heard about taking of children from school, all I'm thinking was Nigeria because it's very common there. And knowing that these people have organized in Nigeria and they are using Nigeria, what they want to do to the neighbors, they are doing the same thing there. When will the authorities wake up? Those who are defending and saying that it's not true, it is not true. Are they waiting for them to take one of their own before they realize it? Because if you think of it, I haven't heard any high ranking officers child being taken. If I'm wrong, please let us know under the comment section. Because if they are taking them, their children or their families, they will be serious about what is going on. That president that the Nigerians said they don't want, if he is good, if he was good to them, they will get up and support him, just like they go up and support the new one, and they are still rallying around him and supporting him. Why can't they support the other one? Now, before you are coming with bribing for them to support and go on the street and destroy things to make a point for him to come. To come for what? Long time ago, when I started reacting on the Sahel, I came across a video. I don't know if I can still find it because I can't remember the title I used for it, but it's on the channel. President Macron asked them. They went to either Mali or Niger. He went there. And they were, the president were asking for electricity and water. Shameful. And he got up. We all know how arrogant he is. Yes, let me use that word because he is arrogant. He said to him in his face, you are asking for electricity and water. Do you want me to come and fix it for you or provide it for you? Go and do it yourself. The president was so ashamed. I'm not making this up. That video is on the channel months ago. If I can find it, I'll find it and link it under the comment section. A whole president, a rich countries like this, you'll be asking someone who is digging and taking almost 90% of your resources, at the same time dictating for you what to do, what not to do, to come and fix electricity. It was in university. He went and visited a university, and the, the university students, sorry, were asking him questions, and this came up. Can you imagine? Look at what these leaders are doing, left and right. They are all busy doing something, creating something for these countries. This morning, I saw Burkina Faso, they were demolishing some buildings, walls. Why? Because they want to extend the road. Some of the citizens were not happy, not knowing they have given the announcement weeks, months ago, compensate them, but they refused to move or demolish those places. So now they are going to be paid for the demolition. Yes, because they have already settled them. I thought I'm not going to share that for other people to twist it around and say, you see, this is what they are doing to them. They are building the countries. And if France doesn't like it, and international UN keep quiet and be looking at them to like it's your business, fight each other, like they are doing in Sudan, like they are doing in Congo, like they are doing in Haiti. I can give more examples. When will it end? Thank goodness some Africa countries got good leaders who are ready to fight and fight for them. What about the rest? I feel sorry for them. Mozambique, they have election. See how they are beating them on the street. Police are destroying and beating their own people in Mozambique. Because of what? Democracy, ballot paper that they gave to them. They are beating each other. They are destroying each other. They are deleting each other because of democracy. Yes, democracy works for some countries. It doesn't work for some countries. Democratic leader will not go in the front line. Families, I'm going too far. I will leave you here. Thank you so much, Annie, for giving me this information because I was busy working on another video before I saw your message. Thank you so much. I'll be back with another video that will explain more of what is going on because what the news we heard is happening. I will leave you here, families. Credit to Sahel Information. I will see you so, families, my kings and queens, my returning families, my VIPs. God bless you all. Also, I'll be super chatting me. Thank you so much. God bless you. May God fill your pocket, including my members, each and every one. Your time is money. So I appreciate you as well. God bless you. Please share it, like it, and if you are new here, please subscribe to join this amazing family. God bless you all. See you. Bye bye.